The New Windsor cantonment could soon become a casualty of war. The war over a state budget that has historic places like this one on the chopping block. Today was George Washington's birthday, and it's a safe bet the general would have been upset with the recent news out of Albany that 57 state parks and historic sites are on a list to be closed, including the New Windsor cantonment, a place where Washington's army stayed during the Revolutionary War. The closings would cut $6 million from a state budget now $8.2 billion in the red. Orange County Parks Commissioner Richard Rose says the state's approach doesn't make sense.
There are studies that show that for every operating dollar that the state parks has for operating its sites, it generates, normally about $6 in economic benefit. So the areas immediately around the state park sites will certainly be affected. My concern, in all candor, is with our own residents who utilize a lot of, their state park lands as well, and that they won't have these opportunities available to them. And I think that's tragic.
Governor Patterson says given the cuts being made in other areas, including school aid and social services, the state park system should not be exempt. But Rose says because of the value of sites like the cantonment, people need to speak out.
So I think residents should really be upset. The state parks budget is 1/4% of the entire state budget, and the park cuts, I think I read a statistic, amount to 1/1000th of 1% of the state budget. And for that little amount to have this kind of an effect on quality of life is brutal. I think people should be mad, and I think people should let their elected legislators know that they certainly understand the state's economic issues, but parks should not be part of that equation.
It'll be up to the state legislature to decide if funding for the park system should be restored. But for this local resident, closing the New Windsor cantonment would simply be a sign of the times.
The state is short of funds. Everybody's short of funds, the way the economy is.
So it doesn't really surprise you?
No, nothing surprises me anymore. As long as I've been living, I've seen a lot of changes. Nothing lasts forever.
Tracy Baxter, Record Online, New Windsor.